Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. First, a look at the headlines. Kamalnath says government will find solutions so that people welcome roads, warns that funds will go to other states as Goa remains adamant about opposition. CM urges Goikas not to oppose highway expansion, says Goa will not get opportunity like this again. First hippie to land on Goan soil passes away. World pays tribute to Eddie who brought hippies to Goa. Goa's Amol Satoskar begs second place at Maruti Raid the Himalayas 2010, misses top podium spot by 7 seconds. And Brendan Fernandes might play in South African Junior Leagues next season. The Banauli led sharpening his midfield skills at Cape United Academy. Now the news in detail. Union Surface Transport Minister Kamal Nath has assured people that government will find solutions so that people welcome expansion of national highways. He warned that funds will go to other states if Goa remains adamant about opposition to the expansion. The Union Minister did not give any concrete assurance with regards to saving of houses.
Kamalnath has assured the people that government will find solution to grievances of people regarding NH expansion. He has promised that roads cannot be at crossroads with people.
Well, I'll be discussing with the Chief Minister now, and as I have just said, that we are going to try and embrace all the concerns which people have. Of course, when you expand a highway, land is required, but we have to ensure that happens without distress to the people. So we will be looking at, yesterday discussions have been held, and we will work towards finding a solution. I have said that we need to move forward, because if you don't move forward, then this project and the funds for this project will go somewhere else until this is resolved. So I would prefer, I would like, and I want to see this project goes ahead. But if there's going to be a lot of delay, then we can't keep the funds of this blocked. We will have to move this project to another state, and as and when this is resolved, we will restart it here. So we are working towards that. I don't think that situation will arise, because yesterday what's been reported to me in the meeting, many of the issues have been resolved. There are few outstanding issues which I think we will resolve very soon.
National Highway Diversion Action Committeeचे डेलिगेशन आज हॉटेल मॅरियट्सान सर्फेस ट्रान्सपोर्ट मिनिस्टर कमलनाथ हांकां मेळ्ळे आनी तांकां आमी मेमोरंडम दिलो आनी तांकां आमी सांगलें की हो प्रेजेंट अलायनमेंट जो आसा तो कितलो डिस्ट्रक्टीव आसा आनी हातूंतल्यान कितलें डिस्ट्रक्शन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर्स आसात, मॉन्युमेंट्स आसात किंवा तातूंतल्यान जें कितें पोल्युशन आसा हें कितलें जातलें ह्या सगळ्या संबंधीची तांकां आमी म्हायती दिली आनी तांकां आमी सांगलें की इन द इंट्रस्ट ऑफ गोवा तुम्ही त्या प्रमाण ताजे रिअलायनमेंट करा आणि ताजी खंयच्याच प्रकारची घाई न करता एडॉक हें कांयच डिसिजन न घेता एक सस्टेनेबल असो डेव्हलपमेंट तुमी करचो अशी आमी तांकां रिक्वेस्ट केली आनी तांकां आमी थँक्यूय केला. तांकां वी ऑल्सो थँक्ड हिम फॉर मेकिंग अ स्टेटमेंट इन फेवर ऑफ अस.
NRI Commissioner and former Union Minister of India Edward Falero was felicitated on his 70th birthday. This was a token of love for his distinguished contribution to the state of Goa. He was felicitated by Kamal Nath, CM Digambar Kamath, Speaker Pratap Singh Rane, GCCI President Cesar Menezes, Ramakant Khalab, GPCC President Subhash Shirodkar, MP Shripad Naik and others were present at the function. Edward Falero said that Government of India demanded special status for Goa. He said this status will protect land of Goa.
2 years ago, the Assembly and Legislative Assembly, presided by the Honourable Speaker, passed an unanimous resolution which is so very rare. asking the government of India to make a special provision under Article 371 of the Constitution to provide this facility, including that outsiders kindly don't buy land here, because otherwise the Goans themselves will not have a house, a dwelling. The Aam Aadmi will not, may have roti, may have kapra, but will have no makan here. And then he's entitled to it, he's entitled to it. Special provision under 371 has been made, different aspects. For about a dozen of states in this country should also be made for Goa.
A reporter from Panji, Laukik Shilkar, with video journalist Sunny Narvekar.
Chief Minister Digambar Kamath has asked people not to oppose national highway expansion. He also said that Union Ministry will make sure that people are not troubled because of the expansion.
Chief Minister Digambar Kamath has advised Goans not to miss the opportunity of highway expansion. This advice has come from the CM amidst heavy opposition to the highway alignment from the people losing their houses.
I am confident that whatever problems are faced by the people, I have no hesitation that Kamal Nath will step in and see that all the problems are solved and nobody is hurt in the state of Goa for the construction of 4-laning and 6-laning of road. If we don't do this road now, if we miss this golden opportunity, I am again telling, we will never get this opportunity in the history of Goa, because this is the only opportunity which we have got, and I am sure with Kamal Nath's support, we will be able to accomplish this dream.
A reporter from Panji, Laukik Shilkar, with video journalist Sunny Narvekar.
He can be called as the Columbus of hippies, the man who discovered the Emerald of East, the man who brought hippies to Goa, the man who made Baga and Kalangut hippie heavens in the 60s and 70s. Eddie passed away last week. The first hippie on Goan soil died in Goa. Here is an exclusive report from Jason Suarez.
Not many might know Yatwad Mesmanian. Yes, Yatwad, who was also known as Eddie, is the first hippie supposed to have visited the village of Anjuna. Because of Eddie, Anjuna's popularity and fame spread across the world after hippies started visiting the beach in the 60s and 70s. He is also credited to have started the famous Anjuna flea market in 1970. Eddie was famously known by the name of 8-Finger Eddie, as he had only 8 fingers on his hands. He was also affectionately called the father of the hippie tribe. Eddie left America and landed in Goa in 1965 at Kolwa. But he decided to go north after he heard about a beautiful beach called Baga.
I was in Kolwa Beach, and I had a house where people come and stay, and I made food, and you could eat and you could stay there. You didn't have to pay anything. Unless you wanted to contribute something, you could do that. And sometimes people are skeptical at first, what's he getting out of this and all this? But afterward, they realize he doesn't want anything. Some people will come and say, oh, there's a beautiful beach right over the hill. It's called Anjuna. So we got the house in Anjuna, set up the same house again. A couple of years, Anjuna became the center of the scene. It became well known.
Tony Almeida, who owns the famous Joe Banana restaurant, named after his father, Daigo Almeida, narrates how Eddie came up with a very unusual name.
Poilo to yellow Kolwa Beach, 65 an. Magi to Kalangut yellow, Kalangut don osan rawlo. My Kalangut certain dong restaurant to Anjuna poile than sarke ugi quiet place sarke. And then English ulopi kon nahle no. Amit mashe uletale mashe. Ami Africa ahle dino. लोग बेता लाऊं सर दिनको थोड़ी गौरा मना हेलो हेलो मैंने कहा वो how are you fine ओके मैं ते कॉमर्स केले रा इंग्लिश बोलो मैं आम्ही जाणाले थोडे भुरगे आसले पण आम्ही इंग्लिश बोलो जाणा म्हणून ते आम्ही जाले कॉन्टॅक्ट आमचे मागीर तो आम्ही रावंक सोदता हांगसर राव म्हणले ना.
After his death on 18th October, many people termed it as the end of an era. He was 86 years when he passed away. There was an overwhelming response on his fan page on Facebook. Comments kept pouring in. There has been a huge fan following of Eddie across the world. Such was his popularity that 100 people were watching the live streaming of his funeral on blogtv.com. May his soul rest in peace. Our reporter Jason Suarez with video journalist Sushant Pal.
We'll take a short break here. Stay tuned.